What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Project Garage. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a channel update. And I have some good news, also some bad news. Good news is we have another project. Bad news is the Lexus went to scrap. I'll get into it a little bit more later on in the video of what's going on or what happened with that car. The good news is we got another project that I'm sitting on right now, and you guys might be able to tell what it is. It's a Toyota Corolla. Some of you may be wondering why the Lexus got replaced by a crappy old Corolla. I'll get into that a little bit later as well, but for now I'm just going to show you guys the car, the new project, and then as I go talking about the car, I'll also explain what's going on and what's happening with the Lexus. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so this is the new project, 2001 Toyota Corolla S. So it's a higher trim level. It's got a few unique features that are unique to the car. A lot of you may be thinking now, why did I get rid of my 2002 IS300 for a Toyota Corolla? Basically, so here's the story. This Corolla was actually given to me, like passed down to me from one of my family members, kind of like not really as a gift, but it was just passed down to me. They were gonna scrap the car, and I said, hey, listen, I'll take the car off your hands, like if you're gonna send it to scrap, like, and they got it for free. Anyway, the Lexus needed a lot of work. Honestly, as much as like work I was starting to do on it, it needed a lot more. So the car would have been in here getting worked on for probably over a year to get it properly, track ready, because it needed, like, the subframe bushings in the back were gone. The differential has gone bad on it. The rear subframe was rotted. A few control arms in the back were completely gone that are not sourceable anymore. The rockers were rusty on the car, and my lighting just decided not to work in here. Amazing. 1 minute. I hate motion sensors. Anyway, the car was just ultimately needed so much work to get back to, a track-ready condition, I would say, like not really roadworthy. The car wasn't ever going to go back on the road, so I wasn't really worried about the rockers and all that stuff. But anyway, it needed a lot of work. A lot of the harnesses were cut because I was originally going to scrap that car before we started working on it, as I mentioned in the video. Those videos I'm probably going to delete within the next month or so, because they're just going to be irrelevant to the channel now. But that's pretty much the story with the Lexus. So honestly, it hurt me to sell that car, to get rid of it. Made an Instagram post. Honestly, I shed a tear making that post. That car, even though I've owned it for 2 years, really got me when I had to get rid of it. I'm still kind of hurt about it because honestly, I love that car. That car, I went to a few drift events with it. Took it to Michigan, from Toronto to Michigan. That car was great. The 2J was super reliable engine. It had 417,000 K, and it's a Toyota. You can't go wrong with it. But again, this is also a Toyota. So aside the fact that the Lexus went to scrap, I know the Lexus was a much better car than a Corolla, but we're going to have to make do with what we have. And we have the Corolla now, and we're going to make it, honestly, the ultimate Toyota Corolla track build. But it's going to be like 50-50, so it's going to be a car that you can still take to the, like, you could daily drive and take to the track. So that's basically what we're going to be doing with the Corolla. I'm just going to give you guys a quick little walk around on the car after I stop talking here. I'm going to show you guys some of the quirks on the car that are kind of cool that I think. And then I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to explain to you guys what the future plans are for this car. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys around the car real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. So this is going to be the car. Obviously, not the prettiest. Again, it is a 25-year-old car. 2001, 26. So 1ZZ engine, very reliable engine, but this is probably not going to be staying in here. We're going to replace the 1ZZ with a 2ZZ, which is going to be a very nice swap for this car, very fun project. I'd love to milk as much I can out of the 1ZZ, but this is the second engine that this car has been on, because the first engine that went to an oil change place and they didn't tighten the filter, so the engine seized. Anyway, I don't know how many kilometers are on this engine, but the body is got 309,000, but it's pretty clean for its mileage. So I'm just going to guide you guys through the car. I'll show you what's going on here. Interior is probably my favorite on this car. So excuse the darkness here and the Toyota beeping. But this steering wheel is pretty much the exact same like the IS300 had, except it's got a Toyota badge here. So I think all the like matrices, I can't speak English, Matrix and the Corollas after like 2003 have this style steering wheel. And honestly, I love these Toyota steering wheels. They feel great. So I honestly wanted to put like a quick release in this, but this steering wheel feels amazing and I love the look of it. Unfortunately, it is a auto tragic. So this is going to be gone. We're going to be putting the Matrix XRS 6-speed as well as the 2CZ engine in here. The interior, other than that, pretty plain Jane. Crank windows, great, saves weight. No sunroof, saves weight, perfect. Seats, manual seats, saves weight. So, gonna keep the radio in there because it's nice to have. Original Toyota radio, hasn't ever been replaced. It's great. It's got 309,000 kilometers. Oh, about to hit 310. Still, interior is in very good shape, very well taken care of. Black seats compared to the regular Corollas, they would have the ugly, like cream looking interior, which is really hideous. So only the Corolla S's actually came with the black interior, which is really nice for this like model year. So this is a 01, and this facelifted one ran from 01 to 02. That's it with the interior, nothing too special. It does still kind of remind me a little bit of the Lexus. Like I can see some of the Toyota and Lexus comparison in here. Like it's some stuff is very like not super similar, but like it kind of still feels like the same almost. Not exactly. Obviously, it looks completely different, but it still feels like like I was sitting in my Lexus, even though it's a Corolla. Let's pop that key out because that's super annoying. Going around to the back here, nothing special. Just plain Jane Corolla. It does have the wing, which is unique for the S, and it does have the 14-inch rims, which are like almost like GSR blades, which are really nice. I kind of like these, but they're 14. They're going to be a little bit of a harder tire size to get for track tires with a lower profile, so we're probably going to be upgrading those to a 15. Other than that, it's not too bad. The car starts, runs and drives. Had to already change a wheel bearing on it because it was catastrophically like going. Color is nice on the car as well. I really like the color. So, but yeah, that is the project. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for today. Just wanted to show you guys what's going on with the channel and basically what the plans are for this car. So essentially, we're going to make it a good track car. You know, we're going to do a quick, like almost like a budget build on this car. So a lot of stuff's going to be sourced from eBay, Amazon, anything online that's going to be really, really cheap. So we're going to make this like the ultimate Toyota Corolla track car, but still make it, you know, daily drivable. To the point where it's not like super crazy track car, like not on full on. It's not going to be gutted or anything. We're going to make it still pretty much like the ultimate like daily driver slash track car. I don't know what if I'm going to be putting this on the road yet, but we're going to get to that point when I get there. We do still need to do a few things on the car. We need to address the old worn suspension on the car, the old tires, all that good stuff. So that's going to be coming up in the next few videos or in the next few episodes of this build. So until then, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.